Look at that! One looks like a little Christmas tree. And that little fella. Slightly different sort of target here. Different noise. That might be a better sized piece. Also got a target down under my bag, which we'll go and have a look at in a minute. Probably about there. There's no worries about that being a bit of rubbish on top. Should be alright, this one. Huh. What's going on there? I can feel it. That'd be that one, I guess. Is that it? Look at that little fella. Wild old signal for that little bit of gold. But they're pretty heavy for their size, so they're going to add up. Means that they're nice and pure. And that's the thing with gold. You can find the patches, but you don't get to pick what size the gold's going to be. Alright, let's go and find this bag of mine. Have a listen here. Another nug. Just another little bit. I saved the best till last. Another bit there. Where am I up to? Oh yeah, there's that quartz blow just there. Okay. Alright, well I'll dig these two out and might be something else there yet. Alright, I've got some work to do here. I'll dig these out and I'll just show you what I got. Got to save some footage for the big one. That one there at the top might go a gram. And the little Christmas tree will go close too. But they do start to add up. Well, this has still got me guessing. I'm down about 8 inches now. I'm not even sure if there's a signal there. I got the faintest little noise from the top. Wasn't really a signal, more just a constant deviation in the threshold. If you think you've lost your signal but you thought you had something to start with, dish that hole right out. So that's what I'm going to do next. If you think you hear a signal, you've got to keep chasing it until you're sure there's nothing there. I've got a sneaking suspicion this will be gold, because whatever it was had to have been down fairly deep. I'm going to take a seat. It's around here somewhere. And there I just felt something heavy right there, and there you go. Now that was so, I was not expecting that. I don't know if I was just off it or if it's got that manganese coating on it. None of the gold around here is very shiny, it's dull looking. Anyway, that's a beauty. What I'm noticing in this area is once I get a faint signal, I can only really take about ½ inch off at a time, and I've really got to keep track of that signal because it's so easy to lose them here for some reason. I've got this one now, I'm sure. But it's not really definite. It's there, but they're so wishy-washy. This coil definitely picks up the small lot deeper targets and is punching down deeper, but when it comes to these small ones, it doesn't quite have the pinpointing ability that the 17 by 11, which was obviously a bit pointier and not as rounded at the end. I think that's the difference. Yeah, I'm pretty confident I'm right on this one, so I'm going to try and get it out this dig. No? I can hear it. I can definitely hear something in there. I'll come in from the side. There he is, probably only about an inch or so away, right there in the middle. And of course, the signal's a lot clearer now because we're almost on top of it. And once again, it probably won't be real big. It feels like the floor down there, pretty well solid stone. So they're sitting on the, well, you'd call it the bottom, but obviously goes down a lot deeper than this. But you've got to get through this solid stone. And it's when we get nuggets in that stuff that you've got a job on your hand. Alright, that should have that one. Solid. Staying in the right hand. It's down nice and deep, so it's got to be, I didn't feel it, it's got to be reasonable. And it's not that big. There it is. But half a dozen of those a day would add up. Real faint, fairly deep, 6 inches, sitting on the bottom. Oh, that's what I found anyway. Until you're right sure about that signal, half an inch at a time, and just keep track on it, because it's so easy to lose. Once you disturb this ground, it's noisy. Interesting looking piece. Got a bit of weight for it, size. Alright, keep looking. Well, the sun's over that side now, and down she goes for another day. Last signal for the day. Funny. I'll try digging there and see what I get. See what it is. I think there's another signal here, but that's not good when there's two close together. Usually a big object like a tin can or a tin lid, and then a little piece that's rusted off. I've travelled about a foot down the hill. We'll see what happens. Be good if that signal's still in the ground. That's good. Sounds better. And like it was about here. Yeah, not much digging today. 2 signals. Okay, let's see if that got it out. Hopefully it's still in the ground. Nope. Well, it's moved, I'd say, by the sounds of that. It's up here now. Is that it? It's that. It's that little fella there. There's a lot of noise for that little piece, eh? Alright, well, third time. I wouldn't call that lucky. I was expecting something a little different then with that signal. There are these clouds coming in now. don't know what sort of a day it's going to be tomorrow, but I'll keep persevering in here. Even though I'm not getting much, I have had some nice pieces. So sometimes that's all that matters. Anyway, I'm just going to put that in there and check that ground, make sure I got everything there. So I thought I could hear another little noise. Yeah, I can hear another little noise. So that was a storm, that last bit. Got it. There it is. It is, it's another little piece. There was 2 signals there. Look at that, eh? Isn't it incredible? Bang, bang, right next to each other. It's been about 3 hours since I got that other bit just at lunch, which was further over that way. And then that little bit straight up this morning. So it just goes to show you, just don't stop looking, just keep looking, because you just never know. Alright, I'm going to leave the camera on. I'll give it a look. I'll put you down here. So that one in the bottle, it's only a little bit, you know me, I take them all. I'm happy with them all. Alright, let's listen. Aha! Okay. It was never them 2 noises, it was something else. We'll have a listen. I am not sure where that is. Okay, just here I'd say. Okay, remove that. Let's see if that moved it. Oh, still on the ground, eh? I reckon this will be at least 2 grams. By the sounds of that. still in there, eh? Oh, you got to listen to that. I think I just went above 2 grams with that noise. I don't think that's too far off, but if it's a nice deep one like the other morning, I'm happy with that too. The deeper the better. It's out. Oh, did you hear that? I think I got it first handful. Should feel this one. I can't wait to stick my coil back in there again. Oh, there it is. No, it must be right here, but oh, I can feel it. Oh, it's a beauty. Look at it. Oh, I'd say a lot of this is going to be dirt, I'd say. It's almost too... Oh, the whole end just broke off. It's still a good nugget. It's still a beauty. Look at that. Big chunker. Oh, get rid of all that other stuff. Now that's what was making all that noise. I'm glad too much of it wasn't dirt. Alright, nice way to finish the day. 1, 2, 3. If this is how it was when it was virgin in here, man, you'd have filled your pockets. Okay, it's well overdue for a weigh up. I've got some beauties to put on the scale, and I'll get into that in the next day or so.